In 1979, Dr. Ronald Harden recognised that the method for assessing medical students' clinical competencies was inaccurate, unreliable and subjective. The current method involves students being examined by doctors on the wards they were shadowing on. Whilst an accurate reflection of clinical practice, this method had many confounding factors. Come with me. Given the largely subjective nature of this old approach, Harden suggested a new format to accurately and objectively assess medical students. What he brought forward in a new paper was an objective, structured clinical examination, or as we know, the OSCE.
The introduction of this new assessment model helped standardise exams, with scenario-specific checklists becoming the norm for both assessors and candidates. If the candidate ticked enough boxes, they would pass the station. The checklist approach may seem familiar to you. They are often used because they are useful for teaching novices the basic framework of an OSCE. However, candidates and assessors became much more formulaic in their approach to exams, leading to assessment scenarios that no longer truly reflected clinical practice. The checklist approach had evolved into rewarding thoroughness at the expense of clinical competence and holistic assessment.
This has clear limitations, as you can see.
Hi there, I'm Alex Orban, I'm one of the medical students. Can I confirm who you are? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Just checking for signs of life. I'd do this for 10 seconds. Okay, and now I'd like to call for help, please.
Who would you call?
I'd just call for help. And then I'd start chest compressions. So I'll be doing chest compressions at 100 to 120 beats per minute.
Checklists were thorough and had helped standardise OSCEs, but they could not holistically assess candidates, making it more difficult to evaluate how the performance would translate to clinical practice.
So, rather than abandon the checklist altogether and return to the old school system, OSCE developers devised the Global Rating Scale, a more well-rounded assessment tool. Typically, the scale contains 5 domains, ranging from fail to outstanding. Each domain has specific advisory criteria which the assessor can use to holistically evaluate the candidate. The Global Rating Scale allows the assessor, using their own clinical experience, to gauge how well a candidate does on the application of knowledge, not just the acquisition. This ensures the OSCE is more reflective of true clinical practice. Now, UCL Medical School aim to produce highly competent and scientifically literate clinicians, equipped to practice person-centered medicine. So, let's hear from the medical school on why the Global Rating Scale helps them achieve this.
So, global rating scales are used because of a number of advantages that they provide. Firstly, they allow more nuance in detecting skills of the medical students. They allow better differentiation of skills than checklist mark schemes do. So they allow us to pick students who do go in, who have better clinical experience and better clinical competence than others. And also they're used because they reflect practice and examinations later on in one's career, where it's less important about the little things they do here and there, and more globally how you deliver those skills and reaching diagnoses and sort of the different domains that make up your consultation.
And here we can see the Global Rating Scale in action.
Is it safe to approach the patient? Hi there, my name is Henry Sargent, I'm one of the junior doctors. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so the patient can't hear me. I'd like to put our crash call on 2222, please, for adult cardiac arrest. And I'm just going to check for any signs of life. For 10 seconds maximum. Then I'm going to begin chest compressions at 100 to 120 beats per minute.
And it seems to work. Numerous studies have shown that when different assessors use a global rating scale for the same candidate, the marks awarded are more consistent when compared to using checklists alone. This in turn makes the whole assessment more reliable. But remember, to avoid the subjectivity that OSCEs were designed to eliminate, all assessors must be appropriately qualified and properly trained.
In all, whilst the checklist method had its merits, only the global rating scale allowed examiners to accurately assess clinical competence in a holistic way, leaving it as the gold standard for medical examinations. What does the future hold? No one knows. But for now, we have the global rating scale. Hello, Professor Gill.